to Rich Po Sports. You're in tune with me, the Reason Boss, coming live and direct from London, England, where the headline is Somebody the Piper. Somebody's going to have to pay the piper. The JFF are the incumbent administration. The likes of Mr. Ricketts, Mr. Dennis Chung, Rudolph Speed, all and sundry in it. To win it? Who knows? Elections are coming up, delayed maybe till 2024, but with opponents such as Mr. Raymond Anderson and the Nuff, solid, tough, badder than all, rougher than rough, tougher than tough, oven-baked crew with Sister Cecile, Mr. Wilkes, table tennis and a bag of experience. It looks as though the opposition, the alternative to the current administration, is all singing, all seeing, all dancing. But I am going to take the refrain of Ziggy Marley, Bob Marley's son. Ziggy Marley sang the song Tomorrow's People. Where is your past? Tomorrow's people. Where is your past? Tomorrow's people. How long will you? If you don't know your past, how are you going to know your future? The past. Oh God. We've seen the JFF over the years. The Juta Bus has been rocking and rolling left to right. But is it a case of the administration we know? Or like an earthquake, a Raymond Anderson-led coalition of the best of Jamaican footballing minds coming together? Could it be like an earthquake set to change the footballing scene in Jamaica? The Reason Boss coming live and direct at you, whether you like or disagree. Please give a strength to the Reason Boss and Rich Po Sports. Hit the like, share, and subscribe either now or when you're done on the re-listen. Please give the Reason Boss support, because I'm shooting from the hip and I'm shooting from the lip when I take but no talk. And I'm calling for peace, I'm calling for balance, I'm calling for a vision. Let me be crystal clear. I am not the Pied Piper. I went to see a production recently at the Battersea Arts Centre in London featuring my lovely sister. Big up yourself, Lakeisha. Some yogurt, because it's the healthy option that the Reason Boss is reaching for going forward in the production of the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper of Hamlin was responsible for taking on the big boss. The big boss, the pie making champion, was taken on because he had a bunch of youngsters working hard in the factory, making the pies, baking the pies, and not getting any credit. The Pied Piper came along, chased away the rats, chased away, run where the rat them, who were threatening to overrun the town of Hamlin. When the Pied Piper whistled his way through the city, chased away the rats, the boss, the big boss man, had to pay. He had to pay the price. And that price was to set free the youngsters of Hamlin. Release the youngsters. Release them, hallelujah. Set them free. Someone has to pay the piper. Who will be the piper in Jamaican football? Let me be crystal clear. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm telling it straight as I see it. The only skin I've got in the game is a love for the game of football, a love for sport, and the desire to see things done the right way. And when I say the right way, what am I talking about? Excuse me, what am I talking about? I'm talking about having an empathy, being empathetic, understanding the needs of Jamaican football. Jamaican football has challenges and opportunities. The Jamaican diaspora is a plus, a tick box. We've got a wealth of talent around the world. But Jamaica Jam Rock, we're schoolboys football, grassroots, ISA, the JPL recently kicking off with the Mount Pleasants, the Arnett Gardens, the Cavaliers of Mr. Speed, Portmore, Humble Lion, Lord of Mercy, Waterhouse, many a team doing battle for the crown to be Jamaica's finest club footballing team. And yet, in CONCACAF circles, that not really cut it. We're on the climb, we're on the rise, but there are challenges, and as day follows night, it's not an easy task. The JFF are easy to be criticized. Are they incompetent? Entirely? Not necessarily. Have they shown incompetence? Have they dragged their feet? Have they offered solutions? Have they conducted themselves in a manner that leaves one scratching one's head? Oh, you mean? Then a must. They have. Time and time again. The recent Reggae Girls crisis has been a case in point. If the JFF have challenges, are cash strapped, have difficulty managing the purse strings, is that one of their strengths or weaknesses? Do they have strengths and weaknesses? If so, what are they? Are they not man enough? Not humble enough? Not professional enough? Lacking that confidence to go for face-to-face conversations with the Reggae Girls? Zoom meeting style, conference call style, to iron things out, talk things out. Not your presser, my presser, your press release, my press release. And also we have to get these things done. We need to be humble. It's a team game. Do we have a love for the game of football? Is there a love for the game of football and an humble admission that the challenges will not be met 100% because it's not the number one game in football. The game of football is not the number one sport in Jamaica. Track and field, much loved. I guess things are run. But I saw Thierry Henry, I'm wearing the Arsenal jersey. I saw Thierry Henry interviewed for his thoughts on the Ballon d'Or winner. He said, Messi, without question, deserved it. Why? Because he's a team player. He wanted the team to win, and the team won. Argentina won the World Cup. I personally agree with that judgment, that point of view. An interesting point he made, though. Thierry Henry said this. Remember that Spanish team, 2008 to 2014? They were winning all and sundry at international level and at club level with Barcelona. And yet, for the individual accolades, them never lift no Ballon d'Or. No, sir. People like Ronaldo, them. Other individuals won the individual honor. Football is a team game. It's a team game. And when you see Spain succeed lifting team trophies and yet not winning individual accolades, that suggests self-sacrifice, the team being considered above all, fighting for the cause and seeing the end result, success. I'm not saying that Jamaica are going to go and lift the World Cup, lift the Gold Cup, but they can go deeper, and the game itself at grassroots level can benefit more if there is a love for the game, a humbleness, a willing to say, listen, things not easy. I know easy something this. It's not an easy road. Whether Raymond Anderson's solid rock, tough, real steel, really than real can be, team can get the job done over the Michael Ricketts, JFF style team is to be seen. If Rudolph Speed is the best that the JFF has, he has shortcomings, people management skills, people skills, and yet he's human. I want to know, is he humble enough? Is he professional enough? Is he competent enough? Is he transparent enough? Does he have the best interest of the game at heart? Does Mr. Ricketts, does Mr. Wilkes, the man who seemingly made every decision spot on, and yet he was a man in the wilderness when it came to being part of the Jamaican JFF's technical committee. Whatever he said was right, and yet no one else seemed to agree with him. He's piping up big now, and he's part of the Raymond Anderson big man crew. So solid, rough, tough, lean, mean, like an earthquake. Will it be a seismic response? Will it really make seismic waves in the footballing communities around Jamaica? I hope and pray whoever comes in will learn from their lessons. I hope and pray, like, share, and subscribe. Rich Po Sports, the reason boss. Look out for the brand. Making some adjustments. What won't be adjusted is the reason boss coming at you straight as a die. I had my note book. Cataract, you hear me? I've learned. I have my notebook to hand, and yet I've decided not to draw for it because this is a heartfelt, impassioned plea. Whoever comes in and represents Jamaica's football and their interests, it's not an easy road, but I beg, I implore whoever comes in to look at themselves in the mirror. Who is that man in the mirror, proverbially speaking? Who is that person in the mirror? Can you see through you? Are you transparent? Have you got what it takes? And if you don't have all what it takes, does your team has what it takes? Do they have the talent, the professionalism, the skill, the desire, the vision to make dreams come true? One step at a time. There's an election feel in Jamaica. There's a fervent push and rush for those 56 votes, increased from 13. Things are up for grabs. But I beg you, like the earthquake, take time. Don't shake down everything. And like an earthquake, I'm hoping that whoever is in the hot seat, in power, with their hands on the wheel of Jamaican football, I hope you don't go running over opponents, laughing all the way to the bank. I hope there is a push, a genuine push, to look at, take time, take it down low, take it down low, take it down lower, and look at and assess the Jamaican footballing landscape. What is best for the youth them? What's best for the senior men's and women's game? It's not a quick fix. Look yourself in the mirror. Content creators, fans out there, armchair supporters, armchair fans, look yourself in the mirror. If you were at the wheels of your respective buses, if you were in the JFF's place, would it be a guarantee as day follows night that you would bring about that seismic change? Would you be that new hope? Would we all see the change like a burning morning star? Or would it be another false dawn? There are challenges and opportunities for Jamaica's football. But let's keep things real and let's do all things, hallelujah, with wisdom, humility, confidence, and a heart and a love for the game. Like, share, and subscribe. Anything I've missed out now, I hope the JFF, existing or newbies, I say newbies, Mr. Anderson, 35 years, 37 years in Jamaican football. What have you done for the country? What have you done for the game? Your parish, St. Mary's, is it? It's not an easy road. I'm not gonna beat you down with no stick right now. No, sir. Mr. Ricketts, I'm not gonna beat you down with no stick. There's a time to change. Ecclesiastic says there's a season, a time for everything, a time to sow, a time to reap, a time to laugh, a time to cry. What will we be doing? The earthquake came, it shook some of the island cement factory, popped down. I hope and pray the JFF don't pop down as easily. But I pray that Jamaican football has the strength, the courage, the resilience, the sincerity to look themselves in the mirror and say, we're going to do our best. Be active listeners. Be constructive. Be idle. Can you see scenes of Bob Minesta Marley, mid-1970s, uniting the hands of Siaga and Manley? Lord have mercy. Peace and love. Equal rights, justice. My Lord, there are so many seismic things going on in the world right now. Can the JFF bring that ray of sunshine? We shall wait and see. Like, share, and subscribe. The Reason Boss, speaking from the heart. Not ashamed to say, I have a love for the game. The Reggae Girls left it on the pitch. Are they patriotic? Bet your bottom dollar. But like any employee, as I put my good friend, brother Andre, Papa Andre, big up yourself, I gave him a breakdown of matters going on in Sweet Jam Down. Brother Andre simply said, of course the girls are patriotic. They're professionals as well. They deserve to be paid. Why ruin the vibes that they've created back-to-back World Cup campaigns? Why ruin the vibe by not having them being paid on time? How many times does it have to happen? How many times do they have to acquiesce, bite their lip, hope that checks don't bounce, hope that direct debits are seen through safely? How many times do you scratch your head and wonder, do the JFF care about us? Do they really care about us? That's another Michael Jackson track. Man in the Mirror. Do they really care? Let me tell you something. JFF representatives, how many of them do the job voluntarily? And would do it day in, day out voluntarily? Or do you think they would insist on picking up their check on time, ideally? That's not a crime. That's not unreasonable. I went to a Black Network event last month as part of the Black History Month celebrations. Big up yourself, Laura, a young recruitment officer who knew nothing of the Reggae Girls. I gave her a brief rundown of what a go on. She said simply, hello, I need to go and do my research on the Reggae Girls. Sounds like they've achieved a lot. And yet, they've not got what? They've not got paid. They had to wait a long time for their pay. Well, everyone wants to be paid. It's good to talk as well. Good to negotiate. Sometimes you've got to be the bigger man, proverbially speaking. But sometimes you need to get your own way as well. She was being honest, professionally so. Sometimes you've got to be the bigger person. Sometimes you've got to empathize, understand where someone is coming from, and at the same time, it's not too much to ask and put your foot down and say, hey, watch ya, treat us with respect. RESPECT. That's what it means to me. Respect is a huge currency. JFF, take note. Whoever takes over or assumes the helm, you're never too old or young to learn. Respect, empathy, active listening skills. Be that better human being. I've got neighbors and I've had disputes. I say disputes. There could be an issue. How do you deal with the issue? By simply listening, stating your claim, empathizing with where they're coming from, and making it crystal clear. And not me, somebody else. It was all resolved. Why? I listened. I respected the questioning. I furnished them with the answers transparently. They understood, believed, and we moved on. Why? Because I'm trying to be the best human I can be. I'm trying to be me. They're trying to be them. And I'm respecting with dignity where they're coming from. Is that too much for asking? Is that too much to ask of a Jamaican footballing public, the JFF? That too much to ask for? Do unto my Lord, my Lord, my Lord, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. I don't believe I need to say anything more or less. Safe to say, like, share, and subscribe, whether now on the live or in re-listening. Give me a few minutes to ensure it buffers up successfully. Remember where you heard it, the reason boss telling it as he sees it. Big up to all my Jamaican vlogging, YouTubing colleagues. JD, we max it. Sports Prophecies, JT. Coach's Desk, Coach Minzy. I am sure man is man. Stan Kronk, Cataract. Big up yourself, Stan. A bag of reasoning. Andre from I am sure. A bag of reasoning. I commend. Eddie Vision. Formula Sports. This or that. Sports TV. Elite Sports is Ryan. Can we be the better people? One love. And to those missing, there are voices we want to hear, we long to hear. The #1 for reggae girls coverage. We know who she is. We salute and we say, be the better person. Be the best you can be. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. I'm out here.